to take a shower and to wash yourself with women blood from menstruation, dead dogs in it, stinky, and even their own text says stinking things were thrown in it. Muhammad, he said, water is always pure. And as you see here, we are showing a reference. So when those liars who claim to be professors, are they giving us reference? Or he will say to you, Muhammad, he says, you have to do ablution before you pray. But he will not tell you that the ablution is done in water have dead dogs and women blood from period and garbage. That is the deception. And this water, by the way, is very little, very tiny. It's in the size of a jacuzzi. Even this hadith here describes how big it is. And as you see, this is the reference in front of your eyes. So when somebody, he is a leader in a church, or let's say, and this time you are talking about false church, it's called Mormon church. But anyway, I mean, still the people there, they are nice people, they are good people, they are deceived. Right? There's a Abdul in the chat. He said, his name is Abdullah. Smile, Abdullah. I'm going to take a selfie for you. This is an example of, you know, look like Muslims and Mormon leaders, they share many things when it's come to copy and paste and not to quote the verses. So look what this guy he did, just to show you the stupidity. When I say stupidity is amazing, and we are laughing at you. Did you notice that he said, read Samuel, 1 Samuel 15:3? Okay, where is 15:2? What will happen if we read 15:2? Because if we read 15:2, we will see that they are doing to them what they did to them. Coward like your prophet. Scam. Why we don't read 15:2? Why we jump to 15:3? Because 15:2 is going to expose our lies. Those are innocent people, when the fact no. I remember that which the Amlak did to Israel. Right? Don't read. Don't read. Because if you read, people will, you know, will question, and when they question, you have no answer, and when you have no answer, they will, you know, quote, you know, quote a quote. When we read something, you know, there's only one purpose of reading, is to know, is to learn. Look like Muslims and those false leaders in the Mormon church, they don't read to learn, they read just to fabricate. Those people, they attack them and they try to forbid them from going to Egypt. But we will not quote that. We will quote the verse only we like. Coward like their prophet. Potatoes. Anyway, going back to our topic here. So, understanding Islam will not lead you to understand Islam as long as you are reading a liar who have no dignity, he have no honesty in what he is saying to you. Muhammad, he respected women. Did he? Is it true that Muhammad, he respected women? Is it true that Muhammad, he taught equality to women? Is that true? Some extremists have used the term jihad in holy war. Muslim jurists, thinkers have varied in their understanding of jihad, standard legal source or whatever. I mean, all this garbage. We just showed you what Muhammad said. But because I saw here where he spoke about women, we spoke already about Muhammad the terrorist. Let us see where he speaks about women more. Here we go. Look at this. Many non-Muslims, when they think of Islam's statement of women or treatment of women, immediately think of polygamy and veils, but cultural reality is far more complex. Many passages in the Quran declare women to be equal to men. I want this Abdul, Daniel, to give me the passages which the Quran says women are equal to men. Is that the one it says beat them if they don't go with you to bed or disobey you? Is that the one? Let us see what the Quran is saying about the treatment of women. You see, you will notice that those articles, they are empty from any evidence. Did you notice that? It's just a plain talk of a stupid idiot trying to be a hypocrite. Where in the Quran it says women are equal? He will say that the believers, they will go to heaven. All the believers, women and men. But hold on. The women themselves, they will be a sex toy to the believer. How that is equal? The man will have millions of virgins, depending on his position. Muslim women, how many men she will have in her bed? According to Islam, a Muslim woman, she will be jailed in her tent for eternity in heaven. Why? Because from now on, she is the sex toy of the mujahid. We don't make speeches, we give reference. Those people, they give you speeches because they are liars. Do you see it? So your reward as a female in the heaven of Allah, you will be restrained in your tent. Here it says a providence. It's a tent. It says fil khiyam. And those women, no genie had intercourse with them, neither a human. This is where the word hur coming from. Whom no man or jinn, yatmuthahun, which mean he enter his, into their and then he caused them to bleed. This is what the verse is saying, literally. Very, very filthy. But we just saw the guy saying that women, she is equal to men in Islam. There's many passages. In chapter 4, verse number 34, it says, beat them. Look like beating your wife, making her equal to you. You know what? Maybe women, they like to be beaten by men, and that will make them feel better. Because I'm trying to see how and where the passages about women making them equal. Can you believe it? How far the lies can go? Let us see what Muhammad, he said about women. You see, those Muslims, when somebody speak about hijab, right away come to your head that Islam is discriminating women, blah, 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 blah. This is all this garbage. Hold on. Let us see what Muhammad said. And you will notice that this foolish man, this liar, he is not quoting for us where the Quran is making the women equal. And how? Muhammad, he said that every woman, she is evil like Eve. And if not Eve, no woman betray her husband. And because for sure he is very hateful to the Jews, he said if there's no Jews, there's no food will decay, which means you have a refrigerator in your house because there is a guy, his name is Jack Shalom. If there's no Jack Shalom, our beef will stay in the table without damage forever. See it? So this is the view of Muhammad on women, that every woman, she is the same as Eve, and Eve is the first to betray, and the rest are the same. Not only that, Muhammad, he said that women are the devil, they are shaitan. When she comes as a shaitan, and when she leaves as a shaitan. Shaitan means Satan. And this is authentic hadith. This is authentic hadith, which means there's no play with it. The prophet, he says, the false prophet, the child molester, the womanizer, and the funny is, the women, she come in the image of shaitan, but he is the one who is horny after them. So look what happened. Just to show you the stupidity and the madness and the filth of this religion. The chapter name of the book, recommendation to the one who sees a woman and is attracted to her, go to his wife or slave women to have intercourse. Look at the advice. Women are equal, my friend. Women are equal. Okay. The chapter name, recommendation. This is the right thing to do. A woman, she walk in front of you, you like her bum, excuse my language, and this is what Muhammad was doing. He was staring at her bum, he got horny, he was focusing with his laser eyes. You know, Muhammad, he can see through. He's a prophet, come on. Like Joseph Smith. He can see what nobody can see. So he focused on the women to the point, he's so decent. Look how decent the prophet is. A woman, she is walking by. The prophet is looking at her, praising Allah for her butt. MashaAllah, look at this butt. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. The prophet is concentrating now. You see, there's people, they practice something called yoga, which is very stupid. Muhammad, he practiced yoga too. He sat in the front of his house looking at butt. Any woman she walked by, he keeps staring at her butt until he got horny. MashaAllah, Alhamdulillah. And now he is teaching his followers a good moral. If you see a woman and you look at her butt, you know, and you like her butt or her balloons, I recommend to you to go and do boom boom to your wife or your slave. So his wife, she was doing leather. He went to his wife and he ordered her to take off her panty and he started doing boom boom. Do you see the recommendation? And then he said, and he claimed that this is not the fault of the men. The women are the advanced like shaitan and they retrieve like shaitan. But this guy, he just said that Islam treat women nicely. If you are a woman, according to Muhammad, you are a shaitan, you are Satan. See, he is not the Satan. The woman is a Satan. The woman, she did nothing, she just walked. This is not a woman walking wearing bikini. This is not a woman stripping. This is a woman walking down the road. Muhammad, you see her, he got horny. And he claimed that women are Satan. All women, they come as Satan and they retrieve as Satan. But this coward, he said to us that women in Islam are treated nicely and they are equal, and Muhammad have good teaching about women. So my friends, if you are a Mormon, I have nothing against you. As I said, I know many Mormon people, they are wonderful people. But what they are teaching you in your church is absolutely garbage. Your elders are not elders of God. They are elders of the devil. Those are devilish people, fooling you, lying to you. They have no truth on them. If you want to say to me, well, maybe my elders do not know. If you say to me, they are ignorant, that is even bigger crime, because an ignorant, he claimed to be a teacher. That means he's a deceiver. An ignorant trying to claim that he is sharing the truth, but it's not the truth. That is even bigger crime. So if they don't know and they claim to know, that is ugly. That's making them a bunch of liars. If they know and yet they make Muhammad claiming things is not true, that make them more ugly. Which one is one? You choose. So I say to you, if you are a Mormon person, me as a Christian, I love you in the name of Jesus. Male or female, as a brother who is seeking to be saved by Christ, leave Mormonism church. Because as you see, two false prophet does not make one good prophet. If the Mormon church is a church from God, they will not praise a filthy man like Muhammad, who go after children to have sex with them. So be aware, my friend, and not to be fooled. If you want to learn about Islam, you can read my books. And if you don't want to read my books, I don't want to be like promoting my books. I do not need to promote it. My books translated to all languages, and actually we give them for free. You can watch my videos for free. I have tons and thousands of videos explaining the cult of Islam to you. So those who they are saying to you things which is absolutely false, they are false teachers. Do you respect false teachers? And I'm speaking to the Mormon. If you are a Mormon, I want you to check every single video of mine and find me once I said something without showing you reference from Islamic books and from Muhammad's mouth. They are lying to you, my friend. Save your children from the deception of the Mormon elders. Those are elders of the devil. The Lord, he says, from their fruits you shall know them. It's very embarrassing that they are always, the Mormon, they quote for you the New Testament, which means they believe in the New Testament, as they claim. And then they say that Muhammad is a prophet. But isn't it the New Testament says that the one who denies the Father and the Son is an Antichrist? Huh? When they treat you or train you to be a missionary, they train you to do what exactly? To deny the Father and the Son? Do they know the book? Do this university and this organization and those they call themselves a church, don't they know that the Bible says that the liar is the one who denied the Father and the Son? Actually, you know what? I want to go and see in the Mormon translation for those passages. Let me see what they translate and what they say. Hold on. If somebody can find me 1 John 2:23 in the Mormon website. Hold on, let me see. Mormon. Maybe they took it off, you never know. Ah, okay. I found it. Wonderful. Bingo. So I just found in their website, this is their website, as you see, the Church of Jesus Christ. Okay, no problem. Let us go down to verse number 23 and see if it is there. Look, whosoever denieth the Son, the same has not the Father. Ah, they changed it. Look. You see, it's anyway, Muhammad. They changed the verse. Okay, so look, you know, in the Bible, let me open the verse from the Bible. Hold on. I mean, it's amazing how fraud work. This is all translation in here, and remember, translation is translation. You know, so they are different because simply is different words people use, but it should come with the same meaning anyway. Whoever deny the Son, and does not have the Father, but whoever confess the Son has the Father as well. Let us see the whole thing. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, because we need to read from verse number 22. Who is the liar? But he that he denies the Father, deny that Jesus is the Christ. Who is the liar? But he that denieth that Jesus is the Christ, and he is the Antichrist who denied the Father and the Son. Let us go to the Mormon website. And again, 22, 23. Who is the liar? But that he denieth that Jesus is the Christ. He is Antichrist. That he denies the Son, the Father and the Son. Okay, so it's there. This verse, at least. So how you say to us that Muhammad is having a portion from God and he is a prophet from God, and the book you are posting here in your website, you idiot, it says that the liar is the one who denied that Jesus is the Christ, and he is Antichrist, the one who denied the Father and the Son. Can you believe this stupidity? I'm not going to focus in the false translation they have in other verses. I want to focus on this one. Verse number 22. How in the world you claim to be an elder, and you claim to be that you believe in this verse, and you claim to be a person who accepts this verse, and yet you say that Muhammad was sent by God and he have a portion of light from God. When he denied the Father, he denied the Son, and that make him the liar who is the Antichrist. In the book you are publishing in your website. So my friends, do you see why I say stupidity is amazing? Do you understand now why I say that? All of Islam is based that the Christians are the enemy of Allah because they say that Jesus is the Son of Allah. You know, living around stupidity is painful. But stupid become teachers are way more painful. Well, they cannot say the Bible is corrupted because now we are showing you from their website. The verse we are talking about is in their website, and which means they agree with it. All right, so they cannot go and play this game about it's corrupted, we don't agree with this verse. As you see, we are showing you, this is the official website of the Mormon, and this is 1 John chapter 2, and this is the translation done by their elders, their funny elders. So can they bite their own tongue? It says here clearly, who is the liar but that he denied that Jesus is the Christ?